Hi guys, welcome back to 100% Mag. So I hope you all stayed safe and well out there. So Newcastle United, of course, took on 1860 Munich in Austria today for our second pre-season game of the pre-season. Of course, we already won 5-1 at Darsley Park behind closed doors against Gateshead. Now, this game, of course, was broadcasted live on the Newcastle United website. It was meant to be broadcasted on YouTube as well, but for some reason it wasn't able to be done. And of course, there was fans in attendance for this game as well, unlike the game against Gateshead at Darsley Park. Of course, Newcastle United come away from this game 3-0 winners against 1860 Munich, a side that, of course, play their football in the third tier of German football. Of course, they used to play in the Bundesliga. Now, it is a team that I am quite familiar with from, of course, when Newcastle United played against them at, the Intertoto Cup. That was quite a while back now, on, of course, the 1st of August back in 2001, when we took on 1860 Munich at St James's Park. Newcastle United, of course, came away from that game 3-1 winners in the game. And of course, there was some good lineup in that team as well that took on 1860 Munich. I mean, it was a team that was managed by, of course, the now late Sir Bobby Robson. Was a team, with Shea Given, Aaron Hughes, Nicky Davidas. There was also Warren Barton in there. There was Rob Lee in there, Gary Speed, Shola Miobi, Craig Bellamy. I mean, you're talking back to 2001. Really great side for Newcastle United. A team that put in a really good effort. Gary Speed scored a goal in the game. Nobby Solano got an assist. Solano even scored from a penalty spot. Lamano Lewis scored in the game as well. This was a game. The reason I'm talking about this game is because this was the first game that I attended at St James's Park with my family to watch Newcastle United take on 1860 Munich in the semi-final second leg of the Intertoto Cup. And of course, we'll come away from the game 3-1 winners, and of course winning it quite convincingly as well against 1860 Munich. Now roll on to now, and 1860 Munich are playing in the third tier of English football, and of course have taken on Newcastle United today in Austria, and have ended up on the end of a 3-0 defeat by Newcastle. Goals coming, of course, from Lil Joe Willock. Goals also coming from after that, Sean Longstaff and Bruno as well in the game. I've got to say the Sean Longstaff goal was absolutely amazing. A real good power shot into the back of the net. Bruno's goal as well was fantastic. Joe's goal was fantastic as well. And it was just a really good all-round game by Newcastle United. The first half wasn't the best, but at the end of the day, we showed lethal potential in the second half of the game, and we showed, why we are the Premier League outfit going up against a League 3 German side. Now, the next game after this, of course, is on Monday against Manzo 5. This is going to be a tougher game, being that, of course, Manzo 5 are a Bundesliga side, so they're going to be a lot harder to take on. But that doesn't mean that we can't go into it and win. We've had some pretty good performances in these past 2 games already. 2 games in to the pre-season already, and we've already scored 8 goals in 2 games and only conceded 1. So that is absolutely amazing. And we put out a really good team today. The only 2 players out of the full team that was there that didn't play in the game today, of course, was Matty Longstaff and Jay Turner-Cook. The rest of the team, of course, for the lineup, which will, of course, be up on screen so you can see the lineup that was started with going into this game. And we're even seeing the debut of Sven Botman in a Newcastle United shirt, and I've got to say, he's everything that I've seen of him in France. He is absolutely fantastic. The composure from the lad as well on his passes, his timing of his passes as well, his positioning. You know, he's just an absolute all-round killer of a defender. He's going to be amazing when this Premier League season starts, and he looked as lean as a cat, is NUFC 360 put up on their Twitter as well. Talking a little bit about Hugo Ekitike. Now, I know this deal is fully dead in the water, but I do want to talk a bit about it because there has been some news that has come out from Fabrizio Romano on it, and of course it is the Rams president now confirms Hugo Ekitike deal to Paris Saint-Germain have not offered the same figures as Newcastle, but they're happy to let Hugo fulfill his dream. He's always been respectful with the club, told, of course, to a union. And this, of course, is coming from Fabrizio Romano, and saying that Ekitike is now undergoing medical tests with PSG. And of course, NUFC 360 following that up by saying confirmation NUFC outbid PSG for Ekitike and to enjoy the bench Hugo. Of course, it looks like Hugo Ekitike is going to go to PSG now, but they could not offer the same amount of money as Newcastle United. So now Rems, of course, are going to lose out on that. And, you know, I do feel sorry for Rems on it. You know, it's not really the club's fault. It's more the player and the player's agent's fault on that deal, to be honest. But it is what it is. That deal's gone. It's done. It's dusted. It's finished. And, you know, it now looks like he is going 100% to PSG. You know, enjoy the bench at the end of the day. You know, there's plenty more people out there that Newcastle United can sign. You had your chance, you know, just for your sake, you know, you better hope that you don't regret, you know, that move, because Newcastle United are going places, and sitting on the bench of PSG, you know, if I was a player in his boots, I wouldn't be, you know, doing that. I'd be joining Newcastle United personally. Going back to Newcastle United news, we have now announced the appointment of Darren Eales as the club's new chief executive. He joins from Atlanta United. Now, everybody knows Atlanta United is a team that Miguel Almiron joined from. Of course, you know, and Darren Eales has been the chief executive and the president there since the club was founded back in 2014. Now, over that time, he's built a franchise that has secured the highest average attendance in the MLS, created the most valuable squad, generated the largest profits, and won multiple trophies, including the MLS Cup in 2018, the US Open Cup in 2019, and the Campeones Cup in 2019 as well. The 49-year-old, of course, has already worked alongside sporting director Dan Ashworth, and this will be the second time in his career working closely, of course, with Ashworth, from when he worked with Ashworth at West Bromwich Albion between 2006 and 2010. Now, he was born in Chelmsford, Darren Eales, and of course he attended an Ivy League establishment at Brown University in the United States, graduating with a first-class degree in economics and being named the Ivy League Football Player of the Year in 1994 while playing in the US college system. He subsequently read law at Cambridge University back in, of course, the UK, before becoming a member of the bar in 2000 and practiced at 2 Temple Gardens Chambers, where he remains a door attendant. In 2006, he joined West Brom, serving as legal director and club secretary before leaving to become the director of football administrations at Tottenham in 2010. In 2014, Eales became president of the newly awarded franchise Atlanta United FC, led the club through its inaugural season in 2017 to then become the MLS winners in 2018, with a side including Miggy Almiron, establishing the club's front office, developing its identity, and integral to the appointment of several of the franchise's technical team. Of course, Earl was also central to Atlanta United's move to the impressive Mercedes-Benz Stadium in 2017, where the club has consistently ranked in the top 15 globally for football attendance. Eales has a stellar reputation and has been named the MLS Executive of the Year on 2 occasions. He was also named World Football Summit Executive of the Year in 2019. Earls said Newcastle United is both a giant of a club and the heartbeat of its community. Every time I have visited St James's Park, I've been overwhelmed by the passion of the fans. This is a club with an amazingly rich heritage, and I am delighted to be joining for this new chapter in its long history. I am grateful for the opportunity and look forward to working with the rest of the team to help this storied club fulfill its potential. The club's investment group, comprising PIF, PCP Capital Partners, and RB Sports and Media, said, we are delighted to announce Darren Eales as the club's new CEO. He is an exceptional leader and is a great fit for Newcastle United. We have concluded an extensive recruitment process to ensure we identified and secured the right individual for the CEO position, and we are confident we have found that person in Darren. He has a deep understanding of the football industry and what it takes to achieve growth and success, and he will be a key member of the club's leadership team as we look to deliver on the club's potential on and off the pitch. Now that is absolutely amazing, and he's got that working relationship as well with Dan Ashworth, so it's going to be interesting to see where we'll go from here with Darren Eales as the new CEO of Newcastle United. Will Amanda Staveley and Gadassi still play, a very important role in the club? I hope they do, because, they have got that bond with the fans. Jamie Rubin as well has that bond with the fans. So I hope we do still see, Amanda Staveley, Gadassi and Jamie Rubin attending the games and, going to different events as well, because they do have, that bond with the fans, and it's, nice to see the owners attending the games, because we didn't get that all the time, under the previous regime. We had very few times where he was attending the games, and to be honest, we didn't really want him to attend the games. But these owners are special. These owners, know what it means, for Newcastle United fans with this club. Our club is a special club. Has a special place in our heart, and these owners get that. And I'd love to see, Amanda Staveley, Gadassi and Jamie Rubin still attending the games, and I hope they do. I hope this still allows them to be able to attend the games, because that is a big, vital part for me. I really do like seeing them attend the games. It's something you don't see from a lot of owners in the Premier League. Not a lot of owners attend every single game, and I know they can't attend every game in the season, but I do want to see them at quite a lot of the games, like we have been seeing them at the games. But let us know your thoughts anyway down in the comments below. Your thoughts on, of course, the game today. Who was your man of the match in the game? Mine, like I say, was Bruno. If it hadn't have been Bruno, then it would have been Joe Willock, because he was absolutely fantastic. And also let us know your thoughts, on the new appointment of Darren Eales as the new CEO of Newcastle United as well. Till next time, remember to hit that like button, hit that share and subscribe as well, as I'm on the road to 1.5k subscribers. Until next time, I'll see you all later, and how about the lads?